These could be two of the most anticipated drivers we've ever seen. So it's a good job that this is one of the most in-depth comparisons I've ever done. And I've done it now. Hi everyone, my name is James Robinson and welcome to this YouTube channel. Guys, in today's video I am testing the brand new Callaway Rogue ST driver against a brand new TaylorMade Stealth driver. Guys, these are potentially the most anticipated drivers I've ever seen. So in today's video I'm going to put these drivers head to head in the most in-depth comparison ever. We're going to look at numbers, we're going to look at ball flights out here on the golf course, and we're going to ram it all into one comparison video. You see, these brands are starting to make big claims nowadays with new drivers. Oh, how good's that, by the way? Oh, big high fade with the new TaylorMade Stealth. Yes, please. And TaylorMade are making as bigger claims as anyone. They're claiming this is the end of the titanium wood era and the start of the carbon era. However, Callaway may have something to say about that. You see, I've been testing these golf clubs in the simulator on the golf course, and it's fair to say, I don't think you would be disappointed with either of these drivers if you went and got one for the season. Oh yeah. Yes, please. And you see, I say that because yes, they are both very different looking, and they're also both very different sounding, and they're both made of very different things. But when it comes down to it, both of them feel very, very nice. Both of them perform very, very well in their own way. And you see, having been lucky enough to spend quite a lot of time with these drivers already this year, there's some bold claims being thrown around, isn't there? And for me, being a PGA professional and a golf instructor, as well as a bit of a magpie who loves the latest products, I almost feel like everyone's kind of a winner here. Yeah, that's the Callaway and the TaylorMade, a little bit more central. Not a lot of distance in this first head-to-head off the tee, but I'm going to say the TaylorMade takes it. That's 1-0. Guys, remember, stay tuned because we are going to talk numbers about these drivers. I've spent so long reviewing these in the simulator room here at Woolley Park Golf Club. I can't wait to show you the numbers, to be fair. Not a lot of run this time of year either. I've got a bit more than that in the studio. And I'm actually very much looking forward to showing you the numbers because they're quite interesting. Now for me, it's not just performance that people want from a new driver. It's looks, it's sound, it's feel. Which is the best looking? Well, if you watch my review of the Callaway Rogue ST Max driver, you'll know that I'm not a huge fan of it from this angle, but then you turn it round and you look at the crown and how it looks from the playing angle, and I think it looks absolutely beautiful. Then we look at the Stealth, and we all know that TaylorMade have kind of knocked it out of the park when it comes to the marketing of this bright red face, because even people who don't like the bright red face know about the bright red face, and people who know about the bright red face know it's a carbon face, which is yeah, pretty much exactly what I think TaylorMade were hoping for. And I mean, in fairness, my favourite colour is actually red, so that kind of helps. We hit a lovely fade off that last tee with the TaylorMade Stealth driver. Let's see if we can play a nice hook around this corner and potentially drive this par 4 green. I'm going to give that 1-0 to the Stealth on the looks, primarily because I like it. I think it's going to split opinion, but for me it just looks a little bit more out there. The Rogue just looks a little bit too much like a ping for me. Not that that's a terrible thing, but it's very ping-like. Right, big hook over the corner, just like that. That's going to be exceptionally good. Yes. Right, let's see if we can follow that with the Rogue ST Max. Oh, it's clipped a branch, but I still think that's going to be very good. So if the Rogue takes it on looks, what about sound? What about feel? What about acoustics? Well, for me, this is as important, if not more important, than the look of a driver. Because when you smash it out the middle, you have to love that feel. And also if you catch it a little bit toey or a bit necky, you have to enjoy that feel. You have to enjoy the sound. And that's where Rogue takes it all day long. I'm amazed how titanium-like the carbon face feels on the new Stealth. But for me, the Rogue, it just feels more stable. I'm not going to say it is more stable, but it feels, oh Yes please. Solid, and it sounds solid as well. So the Rogue takes it on feel and sound. For me, the Stealth looks better. These are all very subjective, I know, but it's an opinion-based video. What's not an opinion-based video, however, is the numbers. Stay tuned. Now, those were two exceptional drives, especially for this time of year, and we have the TaylorMade Stealth just short right of the green there. So that's, I mean, considering the amount of run we're getting, I imagine that's where it's pitched. That's rather impressive at the moment. And the Callaway is all the way down there, as you can see. So I'm going to say that's a little bit further, and it's not a bad angle into that flag. And for the sake of argument, I want to give this hole to the Callaway. That's one apiece in the on-course test. And I prefer the look of the Stealth and the sound of the Callaway. Honestly, it is that close. You're going to have to try these guys if you are looking for a new driver this year. The numbers. But you know what, guys? I'll throw up the numbers now. I'll stop beating around the bush. So guys, looking at all the numbers, we will start with the Callaway Rogue ST, and you can see ball speeds from around 155 right up to 159, pushing 161 at the bottom there. Backspins ranging from around 2,000 up to 2,500. One there again with the higher ball speed, spinning at 2,737. And carry distances ranging from 269 all the way up to 279, being the longest. You can see that we actually got one out there at 301 yards. That will have been quite a low spinner, as you can see there at 2,041. Now if we go down and look at the Stealth, remember this is the Stealth, not the Stealth Plus. I've just left the Plus logo in there. Ball speeds ranging again from 155 right up to kind of 159.9. And we actually had the longest shot of the day with the Stealth, as you can see here. As you can see here, 289 carry and a 312 total. I'll overlay the ball flight of that shot on screen for you now, and that was spinning at sub 2,000. However, it was met with the shortest one of the day directly afterwards, spinning at 2,900. I found that when I got the Stealth spinning low, I got it to go out there quite far. And if we look at the comparable averages, you'll see ball speeds exactly the same over more than 10 shots. Launch angle, the Stealth launching ever so slightly higher there. Backspin, the Stealth spinning ever so slightly more. Carry exactly the same, and 1 yard in it total. You will see, however, I did manage to get the Stealth a little bit straighter on average than the Rogue. So really, you're a better man than me if you can dissect those two drivers by looking at the numbers. And I've already said that I'm kind of weighing them up to be quite similar out here on the golf course as well. Now, I will say one thing about the numbers. I found the Stealth Plus to be a little bit better for me, and I still think that the Callaway Rogue ST LS would be a little bit better for me as well, regards to spin rates and maybe getting a little bit more distance out there. Very, very close. Numbers that I would expect from a driver as well, to be fair. So how are we going to split this? How about a downhill par 5 that you know you need to attack and you need to hit a fairway? Enter this hole. I'm going to try and play a nice high fade here. That is a shot I was trying to play more last year, and I'm going to try and play more this year. I should be able to get it out there a little bit, but also keep it in play. Plus the wind's off left as well, so that helps a little bit. Longest and straightest wins. No pressure. And that's a necky one, but it's a great start for being in the fairway. Lovely. Over to the Callaway. The Callaway definitely looks a little bit more easy to get on with down at the ball. It looks a little bit more friendly. There's more room at the back, more real estate. Big high fade, please. And that lovely thud sound. Oh yeah. Oh yes! Oh, that was delightful. Now I am going to admit that I did strike that Callaway better. In fact, I struck it particularly well. But when it comes to on-course testing, you never know what's make you strike it well. I think that makes sense. I said it looks more forgiving, it looks more easy on the eye on top. After you've just hit a necky one down the fairway, sometimes that's what you want. I will go down there and check where it is. But guys, comment below, what do you think to these two drivers? Which one could you potentially see yourself gaming in 2022? And also, I know it's only a slight note, but I actually think the Rogue ST wins the head cover battle as well. I'm not sure what all that's about. The kind of thing on top there, but anyway. And I'll tell you what guys, for a necky one, I can't quite believe how well that TaylorMade drive has done. That is absolutely miles down there, and I'm almost having to rethink my end to this video because it's actually gone past the Callaway there. The Callaway was a wonderful ball flight into the middle of the fairway, as you can see, but that's got past it. But that's in the fairway past it. Which one would you rather? I'm really struggling here. Guys, comment below, which one do you think wins? I mean, I'm going to have to... This one's like 2 yards further. I'm going to go Callaway because it's in the middle of the fairway. And I can probably get a longer club on it to the green on the par 5. There we go. That's how close it's been. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed that. Smash that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. I'm desperate to get to 200,000 subscribers. I'd love you to be a part of it. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all at exactly the same time tomorrow. Don't be late. Bye.